Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd, and we are here with the start of a Madden 06 franchise mode series. And we're going to be using the Cleveland Browns. You see that 68 overall. Man, they are not a good team in this game. So we're going to be taking on the challenge of trying to rebuild them. You see Romeo Crennel, he is still the head coach. Now, Madden 06 is probably my favorite Madden of all time. It's between Madden 06 and Madden 2005. I think those two were very neck and neck in terms of the best Madden out there. I think they took a little bit away from the franchise mode in 06 to focus on superstar mode, but regardless, I love this game, and we're going to be running this in conjunction with the NCAA 2006 series, so definitely stay tuned for that. So like I said, we're a 68 overall team. We're going to be taking a look at our roster, and I can tell you right away, it is not very good, especially in these Madden games where a lot of people had way higher overalls than they do now. So you see Trent Dilfer, 83 overall. This man is definitely old. 4-year contract, but there is no bonus, so we can release him or trade him with absolutely no penalty. Lee Suggs is our running back. That's the guy we're probably going to rock with. Yes, we do have drones up there, but I think Lee Suggs, younger, he only has 1 year on his deal. We can see what he wants to do. Ruben Droves, he has 2 years left on his deal, but once again, no bonus, so we could get rid of him. Braylon Edwards is the reason why I wore number 17 when I played football. If you did not know, my favorite receiver of all time. And we're going to be using him as a rookie. You see that crazy contract, 6 years, $40 million. $40 million back then was a crazy contract. So we're definitely going to be excited to see what he can do. Kellen Winslow, he's on IR. He's also in prison in real life, but he is our tight end. I don't know how I feel about that. We may just release him just because. Our left tackle, we have LJ Shelton, 84 overall, 90 overall left guard. That is not bad at all. 4 years left on this deal. Also, we have an 84 overall center with an 81 overall center. But linemen, they don't get hurt as long as you play the game. So really a backup line is not that important at all in this game, and we don't plan on simulating maybe the preseason, but we don't plan on simulating regular season games. Right end, we have a 75 overall in McKinley. That is not very good, so that is definitely a position of need that we want to address. Defensive tackle, we have Jason Fisk, and that is it. 65 overall backup defensive tackle. We're running a 4-3. We need to get ourselves another one. Left outside linebacker is decent, but we do have Andre Davis, who is on his last year of his deal. He's going to want to get paid after this, but he's a 90 overall, so we definitely want to hold on to him. Then we have Sean Thompson at right outside linebacker, 79 overall, 2 years left on his deal. As for our corners, we have Gary Baxter, 88 overall, 6-year deal. This guy is going nowhere, 26 years old at that. We also have McCutcheon as our number 2 corner, and after that it's a pretty significant jump off between McCutcheon and Perkins. So at some point we're going to need to get ourselves a number 3 cornerback, at least, maybe even 4, but we need at least 3 to be able to come out in our dime and nickel packages. For Brian Russell, 87 overall free safety. I think we're pretty good at that spot. Strong safety, we have a rookie, Brodney Poole. We'll see how that works out, see if we want to address that later, but I think we're comfortable with where we at right there. Phil Dawson, 87 overall kicker. That is definitely good, but our punter, whoa, 67 overall. That is not good. That is not good. So first thing we're going to do before we even get into the spring drills is we're going to look at free agency right away. You see Ty Law is there, but we don't want to go and get free agent happy. We still want to keep the majority of our roster the way it is, but we are looking at some of the free agency who's out there. If you guys see somebody who you think we should go after, let me know in the comment section below. You see Vinny Testaverde, you see Quincy Carter. I don't want any of those two, but we may have to get them. Running back, I think we're okay. You see the wide receivers right here. 84 overall is the best one. Tight end, like I said, Kellen Winslow is on the roster. He's out for the season on IR already. So we're looking at tight ends to actually sign. We are not going to wait on this position. We're going to go ahead and try to get one now. Chad Lewis, 33 years old, wants a 3-year contract. That is not going to happen. So we changed that to a 1-year deal, and he graciously accepts it. So not any troubles at all bringing in a tight end. We have a decent one, but we definitely are going to want to address it again in the offseason. So We're now looking at the rest of the linemen. And like I said, our line right now is decent. Really no needs right now. Really don't need a backup line in this game. So we're going to leave that alone. But our right end, 75 overall starter. There's a couple of guys out here who look better. So, of course, we want to go ahead and sign one of them. So we see Jason Gildan right here. He looks pretty good. Yes, he's a little bit on the undersized portion, but 6'4", 250. He could be a speed type of guy. We're going to go ahead. We're going to bring him in. So I think that's a pretty good signing. We do shore up our defensive line a little bit. We also needed a backup defensive tackle. And you see there's plenty of defensive tackles out here on the market. So I'm trying to debate which one we want to go with. You see the roster is full. Now I have to decide, is it worth us going and releasing somebody? I don't really know just yet. If you guys want a defensive tackle, let me know, and we'll release somebody, and we'll go get a defensive tackle. But really, at this point, I think we're really fine with just that one signing. But we'll take a look at the rest of the guys. You see Tedy Bruschi, he is still there, 91 overall, and middle linebacker, free agent. You see a lot of these guys with high overalls, these older Maddens. Basically, everybody was an 80. That is like your average guy was like an 80 something in these older Madden. So something to get used to. Again, you see the Anderson guys out here at kicker, Morton Anderson, Gary Anderson. They are old as dirt. You see 22 years pro. No wonder my man is a free agent. Punter, yeah, we could get another one, but we're going to just rock with our punter until the season is over. We're not pressing that much when it comes to the punter, but we are going to go into the training camp. But before then, we're going to look at the storylines and see what's out there on the newspapers. So the first one, of course, is the national newspaper, and you see right away the headline, the top story. My man Edgerrin James contract is expiring. Now remember our running back situation. We have Lee Suggs with 1 year left on his deal. We have Ruben Jones who has 2 years, but we can release him or we can trade him and get no penalty. So if Edgerrin James messes around and he becomes a free agent at the end of the year, that is somebody that you could probably link to Cleveland. I think that's a move that we may go after. So you see that right there. That is definitely pretty cool. I like how they have a lot of these national news and the local news. The way Madden does it now, yes, they have the tweets. It's just not as immersive, not as cool. You see Damon Green, his contract is up at the end of the year. This could be another target. You see Hines Ward, older, but he could be good. Sean Alexander, his contract is up at the end of the year. Now, of course, it doesn't guarantee all of these guys are going to hit free agency. They could possibly resign, but there's a lot of running backs that's going to hit the market potentially. You see Jamal Lewis, another good one, and then Michael Strahan could also potentially hit the market. So we're going to go ahead and look at our local newspaper, the Cleveland Tribune, see what's out there. So the 2005 offseason, of course, that is the top news. They want to see Andre Davis come back. 90 overall middle linebacker, still relatively young. I want to probably bring him back, but I don't want to sign him right now. Let's play with him a little bit, see how this works out. You see McCutcheon, they're talking about him, and we'll see how that works with his contract. And a lot of these guys right now, they're just basically talking about their contract. Antonio Bryant, he's on the contract year as well. And then our center, Fowler, is on a contract season. But we're going to go ahead and jump into the training camp. Try to progress a couple of these players before we start getting into the other episodes. Right away, we have to upgrade Trent Dilfer. He is old as dirt, but he's our starting quarterback. So you see right away, we're going through the drills, trying to get as many points as possible. We already have a decent rating right here, but we're not going to stop. So we get 2 points, but we're going to try for the all-pro difficulty, see what we could get there. Because a bronze is 3, silver is 4, a gold is 5. So you see we need 1,100 points to get gold, and you see us right here already at silver, 950 points. You see us trying to evade the best that we can. My man Trent Dilfer, look at the pocket presence that he has as he's able to get gold, then he gets sacked, but then we get a lot of those points right back right there. So we barely hold on. 1,150. We got gold by 50 points, but we're going to use all 5 of those points on his throwing accuracy. So that is up to an 85 now. Not bad. He is definitely older, but we're going to use that 85. So you see right here, Andre Davis, you see him getting crushed, blocked immediately. as we're trying to get these points right here. And you see him picking up silver. This is on the all Madden difficulty. So this one is on the last one, trying to get the full points. But Ruben Drones getting into the end zone. 1 attempt left. We have to make sure he just doesn't score a touchdown. We're not going to progress. We're going to finish getting bronze. So not the best, but it was on the all Madden difficulty, which means we still get 4 points. So we will move that to his awareness. That is not bad. As for the cornerback drill, secondary drill, Gary Baxter, 6-year deal. We have to try to progress him. You see, we have 520 points, and he cannot get to either of these. The last one will be picked off, but we're still going to be shy of gold. So on all Madden, we take the 5 points instead of the 7, but we do upgrade his catching up to a 75. So that is not bad. And this right here is just a shame. Look at us really trying to get off these blocks and really struggling to get off the blocks. Then we missed the flag right there, and man, I'm just not good at all when it comes to this drill. Never have been, and it looks like I never will be. So we don't get anything, not even bronze on rookie. We don't get anything. So we're going to jump straight into Charlie Fry, see what we could do with our backup quarterback, and he's looking good. You see the first throw right there to Chad Lewis, who we just signed, and you see Davis right here, another catch down the sideline, able to stay in. That really doesn't matter, of course, as long as we get the points. You see right here, Fry again to my man Braylon Edwards making the catch, but we end up only getting silver. So a great start, wasn't a great finish, but it's a couple points. Hopefully we never really need them. Right here, Lee Suggs on the running back drill. This is my favorite one. You see him breaking the tackle right there and then getting into the end zone. That's going to be some easy points. Then right here, another opportunity. But you see, we already have 2,500 points. Finished with 2,600 points. Of course, we are definitely getting gold. But right here on all Madden, where they put 4 people in the box, and you only got 1 lead blocker, definitely the odds are stacked against you. And you see Lee Suggs is definitely struggling, but we are able to somehow get bronze. And we're going to put all 4 of those points towards breaking the tackle. Then for the final drill, Braylon Edwards, of course, we're going to use him. And you see only at bronze with 4 attempts left. So he gets a catch there. He gets a catch right here. He needs to be clutch. 525. We need 600 to get gold. And that catch right there gets us gold. So we were definitely clutch right there. We get it. That is going to be 7 points because it was on all Madden. We're moving all those things to his catch rating. A 93 catch, 88 overall. Hasn't even played a down in the NFL. So that's definitely good. And right before we get out of here for this video, let's take a look at the season preview. And you see, want to guess who the dark horse favorite this training camp? Yes, the Cleveland Browns. What? Did you guys not see that 68 overall? But it looks like we may be the dark horse, at least according to the Cleveland Tribune. I don't see us on the national newspaper, so they don't really care about us nationally yet. But Cleveland knows what we're trying to do. They know we're trying to do big things. And maybe we could have a crazy offseason after the first season like they doing right now in real life and put together a pretty good squad. But that is pretty much everything that we have for this episode. It's taking me a while to get these ones out. I'm trying to edit in Adobe Premiere as opposed to Final Cut Pro. It's my first video ever actually using Adobe Premiere, so I'm 100% lost when it comes to editing these videos. But like I said, that's everything that we have for this episode. As usual, guys, make sure you guys go ahead and leave this video a like. It helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't already. If you're excited for this series, I am. Make sure you really do leave this video a like so it will help it out. Like I said, NCAA 06 is going to run in conjunction with this series. So keep your eyes out for that one, because that episode should be coming out sometime this weekend. But that is everything that I have. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.